Ahoy! This short guide video is about Skill Transcendence, one of the new features of the Dark Mage update. Skill Transcendence basically increases the power of the most commonly used skills based on your Overlord level. If you press Shift plus K, which is the default hotkey, you will be greeted with a window split into two sections. I'm going to start with the part on the right because it's easier to explain that. All the skills listed here are improved as you reach certain Overlord levels. Pretty awesome, right? You don't have to do anything, just level up and you get a bunch of nice boosts to the most commonly used and the most powerful passive skills, buffs and debuffs. As you can see, some of them have multiple levels as well, which means the highest is applied as they aren't adding up. Now the part that's a little bit more complicated but at the same time a lot more powerful is visible on the left side. Yes, you can transcend your battle modes, making them even more powerful. However, for this part you need to spend some resources, Divine Stones and AP. Actually, Divine Stone sets, which can be crafted using Divine Stones at the craft NPC of Portlax. You need the resources to unlock a skill and then you can allocate the skill points on each. The skill points are earned by leveling up your Overlord mastery. At Overlord level 100, you will have about enough skill points to unlock most of one battle mode of your choice, or allocate them as you like. For example, as you can see on my Force Archer, I first max out the offensive part of BM2, but not using the special skill much, so left that untouched. And I don't need more defense. Then went for BM3 and used the rest of the points. Felt like I'm using attack A more than B, so maxed A and put the rest of the points on B. That is because of the way synergies work. Two of them have more A's in them than B's, and one has an equal amount and one has more B's. Of course, if you feel like you messed up the allocation, you can use Force Gems to reallocate the points, but fortunately the slots remain unlocked, so you will not have to spend the Divine Stones on it again. And on a final thought, these things might not seem like a big deal, but if you're someone who farmed Overlord 100 without any illegal means, then chances are you've played a lot and got decent gear by then. And in that case, every little bit counts, and if you add up all the benefits of those passive skills, buffs and debuffs, and a battle mode transcendence, then it's going to make a noticeable difference.